Welcome back. I am the Father of Dragons. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So one thing I did instantly once I started buying arcade 1-up cabinets was trying to find out what can I do to make cool customs and add some cool features to my cabinets. So not only was I enjoying the $300, $400, $500, $600 cabinet that I just purchased, but I wanted to make sure that it felt right and it felt good at the end of the day. So using the arcade 1-up buttons, they're decent. They played pretty okay. Some people say some of the newer stuff they put on are Sanwa knockoffs, but they're pretty decent that come stock onto the cabinet. But after playing with it for a little bit, especially on some of the older cabinets, you just feel that some of the shooter buttons don't shoot quick enough. You're pressing the button and the bullets just don't fly off. Or something like an attack button just doesn't respond as quickly. But as soon as I bought my first set of Sanwa buttons, I instantly started to find ways to get these buttons on as quick as possible. So figuring out how to do it, I took it apart, put the pieces in. I do have a video on here showing you how to do it. It's really simple. So as soon as I took off the stock buttons, arcade 1-up buttons, and put on the Sanwa buttons, and I started playing these games, I noticed high scores were getting better, reaction time was better, the arcade just felt more smooth, more nice. Totally up to you, but for me, if I were to make this decision, I would say yes, go ahead and do those upgrades. Some people get the highlighted buttons, the ones that have lights and illumination on them and all that. Whatever is your flavor, go ahead and go for that. But these Sanwa buttons definitely give these games a lot better feel. For example, something like Street Fighter. One thing, I like to use Ryu. So when I was using the stock buttons, I noticed I couldn't shoot off a Hadouken correctly, or it would take 2 or 3 almost tries to finally get one off properly. And as soon as I put the Sanwa buttons on, sure enough, Hadouken, 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 and busting off a Shoryuken was just as easy, or just everything felt so much more better. So for my taste, yes, the Sanwa buttons do make these arcade cabinets feel so much better. It gives the cabinets such a cool look. And on top of that, it just makes your cabinet look really sweet. For example, I'll show you a little picture all around. So to start here, I switched all these cabinets off with Sanwa buttons. The Pac-Man cabinet, I just switched out some player buttons. They're just making them look real cool. The Centipede cabinet, I switched out all the active buttons and the player buttons. Over here, I switched out some more Sanwas, the reds and white, on the Space Invaders cabinet, and on the Asteroids cabinet. I thought this one looked really clean, but I also added the spinner, which this is a whole different piece, and I'll talk about more of that later. But the Sanwa buttons are all on there, and I just thought it made the layout look and the spread look really cool. So, and then over here on the Turtles cabinet, I'm still working on it, but this was the cabinet I did on the video. Go ahead and view that video if you want an explanation on how to do these. But I did switch out the blue ones, switched out the yellow ones, and I am in search for these velvet purple ones, and I just need to get 2 new red ones to switch out with these, and I'll have those replaced very shortly here. But overall, guys, these Sanwa buttons have made all the difference in my gaming. I do like the feel, the sound of them compared to the arcade stock buttons. And as you can see, I just have some regular Sanwa buttons just kind of hanging around just for view and show. They are very similar to the arcade 1-up buttons. This is a regular arcade 1-up button. As you see, they both have those little switches there that are easily, you can put on and switch out real easy. Really cool. But if you're fighting yourself about switching these, I would say, yeah, go ahead and go for it, because it does make your cabinets. These are investments that we make as customers, and Arcade 1-up did do the Marvel Superheroes cabinet with the limited edition Sanwa buttons on there. So awesome that they did that, because then I didn't have to do all the busy work and extra work to get those on. They were already on there, and they even give you the Sanwa joysticks, which makes that cabinet feel really nice when you're playing, and everything, all the moves and everything is just so easy to pull off.
So I'm going to show a little bit of footage right here on using Ryu and how simple and how nice the buttons feel doing some Hadoukens. So going back, just simple. Kim got me there. Fire uppercut. So you can see just setting off those Hadoukens, making it pretty easy, setting them off pretty easy, and there we are. Ryu wins.
So there you have it. Sanwa Buttons for sure. Me as a gamer and collecting these things, running about 14 cabinets myself. Love having the Sanwa Buttons on there, the good feel. Showed you a little example, talked about it. I have a video of explanation on how to swap them out. You're gonna find that some of the cabinets, they're gonna struggle to fit, but you're gonna find yourself maybe just doing a little tweaking, finding a little tool that could just buzz out a little bit of the wood there, and they'll fit properly. And then remember not to pound them in, because then these things are delicate. You might damage the wood, and then you have a cabinet that has a big piece missing. I do show a little example. I use a little piece of cardboard and I just put a little pressure on it and it pops them right in, keeps them flush, makes them look nice. But just enjoying these cabinets, just enjoy them yourself as a player. If you like these kind of videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's have a conversation. Let's keep it going. And I definitely hope to post more videos and do some more reviews on the other cabinets that I own and talk about the struggles and the prices and all that cool stuff all about these. I'm sure if you're a collector, you know all about it. Some of these cabinets are run pretty expensive. One that I'm still waiting on is that Frogger cabinet. If you've bought that cabinet, talk to me. Do you like it? Is it worth the, I believe it's $500 sticker price right now? When it comes with the stool and all the cool light up features that the NBA cabinet just recently provided. So some cool features on there. I might wait till maybe Black Friday, see if it trickles down a few $100s, because it's hard to put all that money invested into a cabinet that has 3 games that you're really not sure is worth the investment. But definitely want to buy more and get the pinball ones that are coming out. Can't wait for those to come out. Let me know if you're gonna get a pinball machine. Those are super cool. But anyways, thanks for joining me. Sanwa Buttons all the way. Get them, put them on your cabinets. Do it. It's real easy. Don't pay anybody to do it. Just find yourself doing it. I did make a video before this. Check that one out. It's pretty simple, real easy. If you have any struggles or questions about doing it yourself, hit me up. I don't mind chatting and talking and giving out any kind of little secrets or tidbits or whichever. Enjoy these cabinets. Let's have many conversations on these things, because I love playing games and I love doing this, and hope to hear from you guys soon. Lots of love. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Take care of yourselves. Later.